Good afternoon. Welcome to OptionsTender. Happy Friday, everybody. It's February 13th. Oh, Friday the 13th, 2026. So we're going to keep this super simple. And we're doing this intraday about 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you want to get these videos intraday, consider becoming a YouTube supporter. It's 99 cents. Comes with a Discord, cheddar flow, dark pools, and all that good stuff. So I'm going to go through SPX on the daily, VIX daily, and then both of those on the 65, and keep this very simple. It's going to be fast, no indicators involved, and except for the moving averages, and show you how simple this could be, where we're going at this point. Okay, and where we know when it's wrong, when we're wrong. All right. So looking at SPX on the daily time frame, this is where we left off. We have this trend line up here. We shifted it from these lows here, which is still valid, but we had a brand new high here, so we shifted it over a bit. We back tested that trend line, broke down, but we're holding on to this level that we drew in yesterday. Now look at this this zone that I talked about. We're gonna test the bottom of this zone, and I think coming up fairly soon, meaning next week, and I'll show you with the VIX what that's going to look like as well. And we're at the top of that range right now, having a little trouble with it. There's a chance. Okay, I'm trying to bring this perspective that next week, being the short week, could have a bounce into it and somewhat be bullish-ish. Okay, but I think it's going to fail. So if we hold this spot here today, we could actually maybe by end of day or going into next week drop a little bit and recover for a flat pattern. So I don't want that to, just keep that in mind. But our two most important levels, and this one held up last time, we're actually going to change this to 6,900. So as promised, if we get above there, I think it's more likely that we go to all-time highs. So you'll have to climb up here, get on top, and hold, and move for a higher price action. But in the meantime, going to be extremely bearish at this point, up to 6,900. So by the way, this is the 6,500 area lower here that I think we're going to test here coming up in the next couple weeks. Let's go over to VIX. There's very interesting information here on the VIX. Okay. So today we're kind of testing that 8 EMA. Didn't quite touch the breakout zone, and it's possible, again, you just saw a little bit of an alert. The VIX is starting to rise a bit. I don't think it's going to continue to rise up here. I think this is a guess. So check this out. Here's the possibility. So I have cycles here. The cycle minor low before we continue to rise is an ideal low as of February 17th. That's Tuesday, next Tuesday. So with that said, we're already in the window. This could be the low, and we can continue to just move higher. That is a possibility. But my guess, and this is completely a guess, is that maybe, we go test the lows today in SPY, and I'll show you exactly how that looks on the 65-minute. Maybe the VIX, you start to see this move up a little bit, and then maybe a gap down or a new test down here for on Tuesday before launching off. Okay, so what does that look like? All right, let's go to SPY on the 65. So this is kind of our projection here. Oh, I knew I had I'll add it back on. I knew I had a arrow pointing all the way down here, and I accidentally erased it. So that's the pathway that I'm looking at. So far, so good. But in the near term, Okay, again, here's a possibility. We could have we're looking for correction. Okay, this is an impulse, a 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 wave move down for an impulse. We're looking for Fibonacci correction here. And I'm not trading this intraday. I'm just noting that we still have higher to go. Okay, in my opinion, I think we have higher to go. We have these nice moving averages coming up here, and I'll go back to that daily so I can show you the moving averages there too. But what I think is we on the 15, you can see we have an ABC already. This could be complete, or this could be the higher degree A. And now we could have a triangle here and then continue with our retracement straight. And so basically straight up, zigzag. Or we could start to drop by end of day, test the lows, and then for turnaround Tuesday next week, get this move higher, but then know that the VIX is really in that daily minor cycle low, and so it should break down. Okay, so I don't think necessarily that this is going to break down and continue to break down from here. I think we have a little bit of unfinished business, and then whether that's a flat pattern to fake everybody out and then move lower, or after this triangle resumes, get the higher retracements from there. Okay, so let me go back to that daily real quick and show you right here what we're looking for really close. We have the 50-day moving average, the simple. We have the 20 simple daily moving average, and we have the 8 EMA all in this box. That's what we're looking for to reverse price. So we'll see what happens in the near term. I'm not looking to, trade those any day trades or anything like that. But and then in the VIX, we're looking just for that back test, right? Now we have this wedge. We have a breakout on it. It's very thin. So what could happen, again, just like this one, just like this wedge got real thin, came back to that trend line, and then got a bounce. Well, guess what? It made a new low that next day. So, you could have redrawn it, wherever that spike was. But so it got a new low. So a lot of times when you get these very thin wedges, they just expand. So here's what could happen. You have that very thin, we have the breakout. It could go a little bit higher. A SPY tests the low, and then we get a drop to go back test this breakout zone and the 8 EMA as well. Okay, so this might not be finished. Boom, little bounce, come back, or maybe gap down into this on Tuesday, and then rip to the upside. This next move is not going to be small. Okay, we're setting up a really big move here, and honestly in either direction, but I'm biased for the market to correct to the downside because of all the divergences, all that stuff we talk about in earlier videos. So look at yesterday's video if you want more thorough looks at the indicators and such, but I think after this 3-day weekend, we're looking for a low in the VIX. All right. So thanks for joining us here at OptionsTender. Have a wonderful 3-day weekend. Have fun, get some rest, get ready to trade next week.